So if I really wanted to learn this information, I feel like I could have lived my life just fine without it. Most of it I learned against my will.
Yep.
Welcome to the book angle, where we talk about books from different angles and sometimes go in circles. I'm Anna, and this is Sabrina, and Pinto Bean is joining us today in her little chair.
No, no. Wow.
So
Anna,
you ready for
Anna, oh
this?
Anna. I have. So if you all haven't watched our holiday gift exchange where Anna and I gave each other books, you definitely should so you can know more of the background behind why we're talking about Twilight. You know, it's 2024 now, and this is still coming up. But apparently it's becoming a TV show, by the way. So we're doing this at a perfect time. Um, Anna is going to be earning her millennial wings by reading the Twilight series for the first time. Look at all those books. Look at them all.
Look how big they
Um,
are.
and in order to, really just prepare Anna for this masterpiece that she's about to read, it's a masterpiece.
Uh-huh. Yeah, that's exactly what I've heard from everyone ever.
Yep. And we are going to participate in a Twilight trivia, and this is actually trivia questions from all four books because you're not just reading the first one, you're reading all of them.
Yeah.
So I tried to choose some questions that even I'm a little unsure of, but I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
But let's see. I'm
S-
preparing you.
Yeah. So I'm going to read these books. Have not read them yet. And I have watched the first two movies.
That's it.
I don't know if I ever watched Eclipse. Or I definitely know I did not watch Breaking Dawn. I may have watched Eclipse once.
Mm,
I was not allowed to read these as when they were like first coming out because
yeah.
yeah, I was not allowed, and I don't blame my parents for not wanting me to read them. And
Is
well,
that just because you just don't want to read them now?
I was like
Really?
11, I think, when the first
Yeah.
one came out, and it's a little bit much for an 11-year-old. I feel like having not read it, making that judgment.
Well,
But I feel
I don't
like
think so.
social media meme culture has made me pretty aware of what happens.
Hmm.
And I do have a pretty good memory of the movies because social media doesn't let you forget. So,
Yeah, I almost want to give a special shout out. Oh man, I hope I say it right. Tyler Warwick, who has been recreating the Twilight films all by himself.
I literally saw one today that was not. Maybe it was from a specific scene, but it's like the Christmas scene
Mm-hmm.
where Jacob gives Renesmee a bracelet, and Bella's dad is just like, this is not weird at all that my daughter's child has grown up into a almost adult in like 6 months.
So yeah, you're gonna be reading it for the first time. I'm so pumped for you. And I do want to give a caveat that I don't think that this is the best book ever. I think that it's just one of those things where I want you to understand the memes and know just
Yeah.
it's a mob culture.
Yeah.
What you're going to experience, you're experiencing it many years later. This is how I felt when Fourth Wing came out, but middle school me was like, "Teacher, teacher, up." Okay, let's get started.
Yeah, your mic definitely didn't pick that up. You were too excited.
That's okay.
Okay.
That's okay. So, question one. In New Moon, where do Alice and Bella travel in order to save Edward?
Oh
Volterra,
gosh.
Italy, Athens, Greece, Paris, France, or Barcelona, Spain?
I'm pretty sure it's A or D. I remember this scene in the movie. I'm gonna go with A.
You are correct.
I got it
Wow.
right.
Yeah. Good job. Okay.
Are you keeping track of my score? Should I keep track of my score?
Oh, I can keep track for you. Okay.
Are you not answering these either?
No, I don't need to be reminded.
Oh, okay.
No, yeah, I don't need to. There's actually a couple that I might have to redo again, but I earned my millennial wings.
Yeah. All
So,
right. All right.
okay. What special power does Jane, a member of the Volturi, possess? Mind reading, illusion manipulation, pain infliction, or telekinesis?
Is it pain infliction? B?
Is that your final
That's my
answer?
final answer. My final answer is
Wow.
B.
Okay. Wow. Anna, you're doing great. Tyler has really helped you. Jane,
That both these things I've remembered from the movies. So
yeah. You said that you watched New Moon, and both of these are from New Moon. And
okay.
Dakota Fanning is like staring with her
Yeah, yeah.
red
The
powder
creepy
contact.
eyes. Yeah.
Yeah. I hope you zoom in on my face.
Oh, I know this one. This is Renesmee A.
Yeah, I'm sad that you knew that. Okay, you're doing great.
I
Three.
remembered that because it's such a weird name to me.
Yeah.
Anyway, okay.
What is the name of the island where Bella and Edward go for their honeymoon in Breaking Dawn? Isle Esme, Isle Royale, Isle of Dawn, Isle Victoria.
I have no idea. I'm drawn to A and B just because they have um mm, I'm gonna go with A.
I'm pretty sure you're right.
Isle
Um,
Esme because that's like their daughter's
yeah.
name. That's why I'm hoping that I'm
I'm
guessing
pretty sure. Yes. Okay.
it was A.
It was A.
I'm 4 for 4.
You still have to read the book. Maybe this was too easy. I was just really treating you like you knew nothing. And then
Yeah.
you, okay, what is the name of Bella? What is Bella's mother's name? What is it?
A Renee.
Yeah, okay.
See that these past two were easy because I knew the name of their child, and so I was able to guess, be like, probably this. Not because I
Which
actually knew it.
vampire power does Bella gain after she becomes a vampire in Breaking Dawn? Telepathy, super strength, shielding, or elemental control?
She gets super strength, right? See?
No. She
No.
does. However, every single vampire has a special ability that they're able to have, like a special one. And she has shielding.
Okay.
She can shield people.
So super strength is just one of their natural abilities.
Yeah, that's a natural ability. Do you remember why the shielding is such a big deal? This is like a bonus trivia.
Why her having shielding is such a big deal?
Yeah.
No, I don't know this.
We'll come back to that
Okay.
later because I don't want to ruin something else.
Okay.
Okay. What is the name of the male vampire who becomes Bella's friend in Breaking Dawn and helps her adjust to vampire life? Garrett, Liam, Eleazar,
Okay, the fact that you didn't know how to pronounce the second two makes me think that it's probably not the second
To
two.
be fair, Anna, how many times did I ask you about what's her face in A Study in Drowning? I am not great with
Oh,
names.
and Garbat.
And
Oh, yeah. And
Garhad.
Garhad. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And then also because I was listening to Crescent City, I know how to spell Micah, but I was like, oh, she probably had some weird way of spelling Micah, you know? And I spelled it wrong.
Okay.
So,
This is a wild guess. I'm drawn to Eleazar.
okay,
B.
well, no,
No.
it's
Okay.
Garrett.
It's Garrett.
Um,
Should have gone
it's
with
Garrett.
the white man name.
Yeah, well, Liam's really white. But okay. Um, what is the name of the vampire who is initially interested in hunting Bella, leading to her first encounter with the Cullens? James, Victoria, Laurent, Aro.
Is it Victoria?
No.
No.
Victoria is the main protagonist or like the main antagonist and the
Yeah.
leader of the books, but that's not who is initially first interested. So you know the classic baseball scene,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I didn't do anything with that because I knew you would know it. It's actually James who is first
James.
interested in Bella, and then they have a, well, I don't know if I'm going to ruin it. They have a big moment
Okay.
in the book that I'll tell you about later. But you are right in
Vic-
thinking
Victoria
Victoria
is a
is up there.
problem. She is
She is
there.
a problem.
Okay, yeah.
We hate her.
I feel like I'm now that you've said that I'm remembering a James, but I also have not watched the movies probably since I was 13.
Well, the fact that
Or
we're on
well,
question
were they even out
eight,
then?
the fact that we're on question 8 and you got 5 out of 8 right, I should have made these a little harder so I could tell you more. Do you remember who Laurent is?
Mm-mm.
So Laurent, James, and Victoria were all in a coven together.
Okay.
So they travel together. They walk up to in the movies, they walk
They're
up to
the
the
group
scene
that's yeah yeah
and
yeah
they're like,
yeah
like they have that
yeah.
that face. Okay. What is the name of the high school where Bella and Edward first meet?
It's Forks High School, right?
Yeah, of course. I didn't know. I didn't know. I should have made it harder. Okay. What is the name of Bella's best friend in Forks? Angela, Jessica, Lauren, or Alice?
Alice is his sister, so well that's what I think. Jessica?
Dang it. Yeah. But Angela is also a good friend
Yeah,
too.
but the best
So
friend is Jessica,
the best friend is Jessica.
played by Anna Kendrick, right?
Yes. Yes. Um, I was a little bit bummed out because in the book, Angela does get more like screen time
Yeah,
basically. In the movie, it's like psh, Angela kicking her to the curb.
yeah.
Okay. I don't know who Lauren is. Okay. What special ability does Edward have that sets him apart from other vampires? Mind reading, telekinesis, super speed, shape-shifting.
I think that super speed is something that they all have. Maybe I'm wrong. I know that he uses his super speed to
This
like
is a
block the
canon.
car to like get in front of it. But I don't know if that's his special ability or if that's just what everybody can do. Um, but I'm not sure about the other ones. I know it's not shape shifting. Or at least I'm really wrong. Maybe I am really wrong. Is it super speed? Is that his special ability? Or is it mind reading? I'm gonna go with mind reading.
Dang it, Anna. What the heck? I only have one more left. Basically, I'm just going to start asking you random questions at this point. So it is mind reading.
Okay.
So now that you know that his is mind reading and Bella's is shielding, how was that such a big deal, do you think? Do you
Was
remember
she
that?
able to shield him from knowing something? Like knowing that she was pregnant?
No.
No.
What made Bella stand out to Edward?
Like when they first meet?
Mm-hmm.
Oh god, I have no idea. Cuz in the movies, she's just like kind of
Pungent.
she's pungent. She smells real strong.
That's one of them, but that's not. It's the way that she smells. But even before she becomes a vampire, he cannot read her mind. She is the only person in the whole face of the planet where she has been able to block and shield her thoughts from him
Hmm.
forever. So he's like, what the heck? You smell real good. I want to eat you. But also, but also, I can't read your mind. So whenever it comes out that she's a shielder, it's like, she was destined to be a vampire.
Uh-huh.
And you don't even know about, I guess I don't want to ruin it for you, but there's a really good moment.
Okay.
I should have given you some obscure ones. I might just pull up ChatGPT again. Okay. What is the name of the newborn vampire who surrenders and joins the Cullens in Eclipse? Bree, Riley, Diego, or Fred?
This I have no idea. Diego.
No, it's not Diego.
I have no idea.
It's Bree.
Okay.
And there's actually a book. When people talk about the Twilight series, they sometimes include Stephanie Meyer wrote a mini novella for
Mm-hmm.
Bri. And essentially she joins and gets killed really fast. So it's like the short life of Bri Turner or Tanner. But she's one of the people who actually say that they'll join the Cullens.
Hmm.
This one went really fast.
Oh, that was
So
it?
that was it. You did a great job. You got an 8 out of 12.
That's pretty good, right?
Yeah.
For having never read the books, I got 8 out of 12, right?
So I think we should transition to what questions do you have about the book for me? Is there a meme that you have seen where you're like, I don't get it?
The problem is, I feel like Twilight is so ingrained into our culture now that, like, I I have gotten enough context to understand most of the things that are like out there.
Okay. Well,
I guess what I don't understand is its popularity. I just, like this guy is like, man, you taste like a real snack, but not like a snack like, oh, you're hot. Like snack like I actually want to eat you. Like I
mhm.
genuinely want to consume your blood. And she's like, "Oh my god." I'm so hot for that.
Yeah, fair. Um,
I just don't get that.
However, we have other books where they have, they're joined together and they shouldn't be all joined together too.
Yeah, and I don't like those either.
That's okay. I think that they still I I think at this point in our friendship, I don't feel like I'm a bossy person, but when my mind is set on something, it's really set. And you're the same way, which is why I think we're great for each other. But my mind is set on you reading these daggone books. Like
No,
you're reading.
I'm gonna read them. I'm
Yeah.
just not saying that I'm gonna enjoy it. I will make fun of it, and the internet will be able to consume that content of me making
Okay.
fun of it.
You have no questions. Okay, so do you know what each book is about?
I know, I mean, obviously the first book is where they meet, and there's some kind of like uh showdown with this other group of vampires, and
Mhm.
Bella gets attacked and he has to like suck the venom out of her or something, and her leg is broken for prom, and that's really sad. Um
Yes.
that's pretty much
Do you
Twilight, right?
remember what this was one of the questions that I was going to put on the trivia. Do you remember what weapon James used to hurt her leg?
No, I don't remember that.
Okay, wait, hold on. Do you want me to just tell you or do you want
I want
options?
my options. Maybe I'll remember.
I don't want you to remember, Anna.
What?
Okay. There is a pipe, a shard of glass, a pipe or a shard of glass. That's what you got. I can't think on the spot.
I feel like in the movie it was a shard of glass because they were in the ballet room or something, and the mirror or the window broke.
Yes. Okay. 9 out of 13. Okay, so book one, they fall in love. There's a showdown. Book two,
uh, book two is where isn't that the one where Edward just disappears for the entire book?
do you remember why?
Um, I don't fully remember why, but I remember that he's gone for a really long time.
Do you
And
remember which of Edward's siblings is the reason why he leaves for a long time?
oh, did he like see? Did one of them have a premonition, like a vision about something that was going to happen with Bella, and so he left so he wouldn't hurt her?
No.
No? Okay. No, I don't remember then.
Dang it. I now I'm realizing I gave you level one, and you needed level three. So, um, Jasper, she has a paper cut, and Edward's brother Jasper is like, because he's the newest vampire and he
Mm-hmm.
just can't handle it. And so he
Yeah.
tries to attack Bella. And so then Edward's like, I'm done here. You're too fragile. Peace out. And he breaks up with her. So then Alice has to, save her because he's so distraught that he tries to sacrifice himself.
Mm-hmm.
Book three. What's book three about? It has your favorite thing in it.
My favorite thing?
Hmm.
What is my favorite thing?
What is it when we thought about our book name or our YouTube name?
Oh, love triangles. Oh, that's not my favorite thing. Um, I don't. I know what happens in Breaking Dawn. I don't really know what happens in Eclipse. Is this where Jacob becomes a problem? I feel like he was a problem from the start, though.
No, he really wasn't. In book one, he just says, "Hey, vampires are kind of sketchballsy." In book two, when Bella is like all heartbroken and devastated, Jacob's the one who hangs out with her a lot and is
Mm-hmm.
like really sweet, and he's just a really good friend. And then in book three, he's like, "I love you, girl,"
Oh.
and then she's like, "I want you around, but I don't know why." And so then it's just like really awkward. And then book four, you said you know what happens in book four.
Well, I know that they get married and then they do the deed on an island and she gets immediately pregnant. um because apparently birth control doesn't exist for vampires. And then she almost dies because she's giving birth to a vampire half human who's like sucking the life out of her. And I know
Mm,
that like a lot of it is her almost dying. And then she gives birth to Renesmee, who um is like this like monster like child that's like maturing at an incredibly rate, but also Jacob imprints on her, which is also insane. And is like, that's my wife, even though she's an infant. And I'm like,
but that's why Bella and Jacob had such a special connection.
uh-huh.
Hmm.
Yeah, and it's totally fine for an adult to like be like, I'm gonna mate with this baby.
Great. Well, we are moving on from that. But there's a big, big, big showdown in book
Mm-hmm.
four. Big showdown.
Okay.
And then it ends with a sweet little moment. So, so either way, yeah, okay. You did great. You got to learn some new things. Do you have any final questions, comments, or concerns?
No, I just think it's funny that I was able to recount the plot of most of the books having never read them and also never watched the last movie. I never
I
watched
think that
Breaking
we
Dawn.
have social media to thank for this. People
Yeah.
say we don't learn from social media. We learn.
I don't know if I really wanted to learn this information. I feel like I could have lived my life just fine without it. Most of it I learned against my will.
Yep. So, how many did you get correct? And also, just fun fact, Anna and I are going to be taking a trip together where I will help ensure that she reads these books.
Yeah.
So, because I'm a wonderful pal. So, so how many did you get correct? Have you read these books? Do you think I'm evil for making Anna read these books, or do you understand that she just has to know? You just have to know. It's kind of like when people like, oh my word, like what did we do when people like used a crimp iron on their hair? You have to know what it's like to crimp iron your hair. You have to know about blue mascara. It's just one of these rites of passages.
I missed both these things.
You're homeschooled. You needed to be at a public school.
Yeah.
Okay, basically there'll be a 90s makeover while you read Twilight. We're not 90s, 2000s, early 2000s. Do you have do you have more concerns now that I said that than before?
Well, you were like, it's like when you have to crimp your hair or use blue mascara. And I'm like, um, I've never even heard of blue mascara. I know what crimping your hair is, but I missed this phase. I had friends. I wasn't like completely sheltered. I don't know how I missed all of this.
But all I'm thinking about is in one of our videos when you were like, my mom got me this book and it's
Yeah.
how to make friends.
Yeah, it's because I didn't have very many friends.
That's how you miss the blue mascara.
Yeah.
So on this note, leave us a comment below. And Anna, let
Like
them
and
know.
subscribe.
Bye. Thanks for
Bye.
watching.